Saint Lucia Labour Party government has faced criticism regarding the state visit of Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, External Affairs Minister Alva Baptiste asserted that the previous United Workers' Party laid the groundwork to deepen ties with the African nation. Baptiste presented evidence during his address to the House on Thursday.
These same people who have led the song and dance against our advances to Nigeria had themselves decided to establish diplomatic relations with Nigeria. Yes, Mr. Speaker, let me read to you a cabinet conclusion of the 3rd of June 2019. Of 2019. Read it again. Yeah. Mr. Speaker, let me read to you a cabinet conclusion of 3rd of June 2019. And I quote, Cabinet Conclusion 502 of 2019 states that Cabinet considered a memorandum dated 13th May 2019. The opposition occupied the corridors of power at the time, submitted by the Department of External Affairs and approved the request for the establishment of diplomatic relations with Nigeria, unquote. So the member for Miku South and his government decided 6 years ago to establish diplomatic relations with Nigeria. But today they are trying to make the country believe that this administration's hosting of the Nigerian president is not in St. Lucia's interest, and it is a silly foreign policy decision.
The SLP government has also come under scrutiny for the knighthood conferred upon President Tinubu. Minister Baptiste contended that bestowing national honors on visiting foreign heads of state is standard diplomatic practice by receiving countries.
It is done to enhance relations between the states, to underscore the close and friendly relations between countries, and to demonstrate the high regard in which the visiting head of state or government is held. For example, Mr. Speaker, in July 2023, the government of Venezuela, led by President Nicolas Maduro, bestowed upon the Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mia Mottley, during her first official visit to that country, the Order of the Liberators of Venezuela, which is the highest honor of Venezuela. According to the Barbados Foreign Ministry, the two countries were seeking to strengthen relations and increase cooperation.
Furthermore, the External Affairs Minister noted that Trinidad and Tobago is preparing to host the Indian Prime Minister and confer one of its highest honors. He also referenced the late former UWP Prime Minister Sir John Compton being honored by the Venezuelan government.
Trinidad and Tobago has closed all non-essential public services and schools early to facilitate Prime Minister Modi's visit and to minimize traffic congestion. Of even more relevance to St. Lucia is the fact that in 1973, 6 years before St. Lucia's independence, the then Premier of St. Lucia, Sir John Compton, was awarded the Francis de Miranda Award by Venezuelan Foreign Minister Dr. Aristide Calvani, and was later, as Prime Minister, bestowed the Simon Bolivar Award, the Order of the Liberators of Venezuela, by Venezuelan President Carlos Andrés Perez. Did the people of Venezuela ask what Sir John Compton had done for Venezuela? No, Mr. Speaker, because as in the case of Prime Minister Mia Mottley and others who have received such national awards from friendly governments, they know that this advances the cause of cooperation and friendship between countries.
Despite the scrutiny and criticisms, Minister Baptiste maintains that President Tinubu's diplomatic visit is not unusual but a tool of diplomacy to deepen ties and exchange expertise and knowledge between nations. Joachim Du Plessis, HTS News Force.